You're the biggest boy, Vinny.
Okay, before we get started, though, Skylander Action Check-In with Jeff Gerstmann. Hi, Jeff.
Hello, Vinny Caravella.
What is going on in Skylander Town? You're out in the field. Fill us in.
I'm out here in the Skylands. There's a real backup right now. You're going to want to add an extra 20 minutes to your commute because it is hot and heavy out here because of all these vehicles.
We got a jackknife,
Drobot jackknifed all over that highway.
The hot streak is running rampant in the streets. The chaos is loose. It's crazy out here. The Skylanders Superchargers is coming to stores September 20th? 20th. Let's call it the 20th.
I will.
Yeah. What a it's been.
What is happening? What is the vibe on the ground there, Jeff?
The vibe on the ground here is that I don't know. Superchargers seems like better than last year's game, which was like kind of I don't know. Their gimmick of the little traps that you could trap the bad guys in was kind of lame because I don't know. The whole thing is you buy toys that look like the toy, right? And then you put the toy on the portal, and then the guy comes in, right? But if it's like, here's a green crystal that's got a dog in it,
yeah,
like no one wants that. That's dumb.
Do you think, as a Skylanders expert, do you think that Skylanders trap team would have been better if it was just like some hot trap music from Atlanta?
Absolutely. If the ATL was severely underrepresented in Skylanders trap team, I think that there was a real missed opportunity there across the board. And apparently, I don't know, some people said the traps were really hard to find in stores, which, seems kind of bad because that was the whole point of that game. But, I don't know. This one's Vicarious Visions is doing this one. They did the one 2 years ago, which was Swap Force, which was a really cool idea. And now basically it's vehicles. They're going to be cars, air vehicles, sea vehicles. I saw a submarine. I saw a jet. They said a helicopter would be in it as well. It's all in all, it'll be 20 vehicles and 20 characters that then match up with those vehicles. You don't necessarily have to make them match, but if you do, the vehicles get an extra bonus just to make sure you buy everything.
Hey, so speaking of buying everything, what if I already own a Trap Team Portal, Jeff?
So if you own a Trap Team Portal, you could theoretically buy the digital version of the starter pack. So you'll get a digital version of the game and a digital version of a car and one of the characters, and use your trap. You can use your Trap Team Portal in that case.
Okay.
But they are a new physical starter pack. But there is a new portal that it has a spot in it for traps because the traps do something in the new game. But I don't think it has a speaker in it, which is what the Trap Team Portal had a speaker so that you could hear the dog being trapped in the crystal.
I think I get it.
Jeff Alex Navarro here. Just want to get your take. You are Giant Bomb's
go ahead.
#1 Skylanders expert. Tell me right now, how do you feel about this Superchargers?
It looks fine. I think it'll be. It's better than last year's game, and I think that they're doing, interesting stuff. But at the same time, two of the three vehicle types will be totally optional. Sort of like how in previous games they had cases where it's like, oh, you need a plant guy to go here.
Right.
It'll be like, you need a boat to go here. But the starter pack only comes with a car. So there will be places that require a car, but all the areas involving boats and planes will be optional. It'll either be areas that just like you go into them and come right back out where you started, or alternate pathways through a level. But the vehicle stuff looks nice. Like the wave effects in the submarine sequence looked pretty good. So I came away from it thinking like it looks smarter than last year's game. But there's so much competition in this space right now.
Toys to life.
Look at it and feel like, man, this is all insane.
Yeah.
How's this compared to, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but the Lego has a Toys to Life thing coming out soon. Lego brands, Lego.
Yeah, Lego the brands.
Lego, there's Gandalf and Batman there and a bunch of other people, and you can build stuff.
Yeah, so that game, Lego Dimensions, is they have vehicles as well, and they'll have vehicle kind of things that you put on their portal. And the difference, I think, is that their whole thing is a mashup, right? The whole the whole core concept, at least the demo that I saw, was like, here's Batman, Gandalf, and someone from the Lego movie in The Wizard of Oz. And then, here they are again in, Scooby-Doo or The World of Portal or, Doctor Who or, whatever, all the other weird brands, the Ghostbusters, The Simpsons, like all the stuff they
Midway Arcade in addition to that,
Midway
which
Arcade.
I don't know what that means exactly. Like, is Smash TV going to be in that?
It's Paperboy. You just play, you get a Paperboy bike and then put it on the portal and then you throw newspapers. No, they didn't really show anything about what the Midway stuff was going to be when I saw it. So I think the Lego game is weird because they're just making another Lego game. They've made a lot of these. This is another one of those in terms of how it plays, but now all of a sudden you have to go buy figures.
You get to go buy
them all in
figures.
game.
Jeff, you get
Right,
to go buy
yes,
figures.
I'm not. Yes, I am thrilled to be able to go to the store to buy these figures, which are just regular Legos that come off the base and look like the sorts of things that will break and get lost immediately, and as pieces of Legos do.
Jeff, it sounds like it's going to be a heck of a holiday season.
Yeah, sure, something like that. Here's a little thing for you.
Uh-huh.
I asked them kind of just offhand. I was wondering, like, hey, how long until someone supports amiibos in their Toys to Life game, and kind of floated the question to them. And they very, very quickly said, like, we're really just focusing on what we're talking about here, right now, right here, right now. And then they kind of said, hey, like in kind of the next sentence, not necessarily connected to the previous sentence, but for what it's worth, it was the very next sentence. They said, hey, we'll have a big surprise at E3.
Oh, nice. And this is all coming at you on the Skylander tip September 20th. Is that right?
Yeah. They're out September 20th.
It is 20th.
Man.
Yeah.
Skystones are collectible card game. What is that? Is that just more stuff to get in the game?
Yeah, I want to say that they're calling it Skystones Overdrive now or something like that. But their in-game, their version of Gwent will be returning.
Fantastic. As if things couldn't heat up enough.
Right. Well, they had that in. Hey, look, they had Gwent before Gwent had Gwent. All right. So you back off Skylanders. They had their in-game collectible game before you were wearing long pants.
Okay, fair enough. You can't see me now, but I have backed way off of Skylanders. So far back, in fact, here comes our outro bump. Thanks, Jeff Gerstmann. Our eye in the Skylanders.
Anytime.
We'll work on that. With Jeff, the eye in the Skylander, Gerstmann.
Giant Beast Action News at 11.
All right, well, that is our, if I guess up to some people, our minute-by-minute, play-by-play Skylander news update. Glad we can get Jeff on the line for that. Very busy.